coming to my house on 4th or 50.
Should be quite now. On 4th and 15th? What?
50. Yeah, 50. He's coming on 4/15 after the class.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Your brother is a little naughty, is he?
Yeah, he's bald today. He's bald a few days ago. He was bald on Saturday. He got bald on Saturday because that's his first haircut. So was me. I also got the same thing when I was just a little kid.
Yeah.
I'll show you a picture.
Okay. We'll get started. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Tushita. Hare Krishna, Isha.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Gauranga. Palvit, Hare Krishna. Livon, I saw Livon too. So let's get started. Thank you so much for joining. Wow, Tushita, I love your background. Gorgeous. Okay. You know what? We're almost reaching the end of this series. Yeah.
What?
Damahyam. Can you hear me? Dadati swapadantikam. Sorry. Here. I'll share my screen. Okay. We'll start over. I got disconnected. Sorry about that. Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Namaha Ahitam Tina Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Datati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Tapta Kanchana Pranamami Hari Priye Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Akita Gadadara Seva Sari Gora Bhaktavinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Who wants to go first? Who wants to? Tushita, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Beautiful. Thank you, Tishita. Very nice. Okay, Vikram and Kashi. I only see Kashi.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vikram and Kashi. Live on. You're next.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mata.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Levon. Palvit, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Palvit. That's beautiful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, Gauranga and Vishwambar.
Wait, let's sing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Gauranga and Vishwambar. That's wonderful. Oh, we have Jahnavi here. Look at that. Hare Krishna. Jahnavi, is it Krishna Keshava? Okay, Krishna Keshava.
Also wants to sing.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to hear. Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
You can do it.
Okay, do it.
Wonderful. Jahnavi, you want to sing?
Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Thank you so much, Jahnavi. We missed that tune for a long time. Okay. Wonderful. Good job, Krishna Keshava. Okay. Oh, Batman is here. Okay, please tell me. Ryan, go ahead. Is your brother going to stand too?
He's not Batman, okay? Not Batman. Okay. Hare
He's-
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Very good, Ryan. Is he going to sing?
Hare Rama.
No, he only does like that.
He does that?
Oh, చెప్పు. Hare Rama.
Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ryan and Sadhu. Sadhu, is that your name? Sadhu? Okay. Balavrinda, go ahead.
No, my name is Ryan, not Todd.
Your brother's name. Balavrinda, go ahead.
Okay, Mataji.
Where are you?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Wonderful. That's amazing. I love how you play the mridanga. Very nice. Very nice. Balavan. Hare Krishna, Madhav. So happy to see you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Will you chant? Say.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Madhav. That was very sweet. Who else is there? I think we are good. We are done with everyone. So today we are going into the last section, the last 4 of the prominent qualities. We cannot say that these are the only 64 qualities, right? So we'll start with 60 today. Who wants to read? You can read 10 at a time. Okay, Gauranga and Vishwambar. Where did you go?
I will read one. I will need a little bit help because I
Okay.
still know how to read. Me too. But let me try.
First one.
Second one.
First one. Beautiful
Beautiful
features.
factors.
Features of the
Features of the
entire body. Marked with all auspicious symbols. It's not. Yeah. Third one. Extremely pleasing.
Extremely pleasing.
Fourth one. Effulgent.
Effulgent.
Fifth one. Strong.
Strong.
Okay. You want to go 3 more? Ever youthful.
Ever youthful.
Wonderful linguist.
A wonderful linguist.
Truthful.
Trustful.
Okay. Talks pleasingly.
Talks pleasingly.
Very good. Okay. Fluent. Last one.
Fluent.
Very good. Livan, please go ahead. Thank you so much.
Highly learned, highly intelligent, genius, artistic, extremely clever, expert, grateful, determined, expert judge of time and circumstances, sees and speaks on the authority of Vedas or scriptures.
Very good. Thank you so much. Palwit, go ahead.
Mataji, which number till?
21 till 30.
Okay, where 21?
Here. Pure.
Pure, self-controlled, satisfied,
Steadfast.
steadfast, forbehaving, forgiving, brave, self-satisfied, progressing, equal, magnanimous, religious,
Heroic. Very good. Thank you so much, Palwit. Vikram and Kashi, from 32 until 41 you can go.
From where?
32. Here.
The 41. Compassionate, respectful, gentle, liberal, shy, protector of surrender souls, happy, well-wisher of devotees, controlled by love, all auspicious, most powerful, all famous, popular, petal to devotees, every attractive to all women, very attractive to all women, all wishable, all opulent, all honorable, the supreme controller.
Very good. Thank you.
Changeless.
Okay, wait, we'll give others also a chance. We only have another 9 more. Okay. So, right, Kashi, did you want to read or can I? Is that okay? You want to read? No? Okay, Ryan, can you do 3? Can you do 3? Then Balavrinda will do 3 and Madhav will do some. Okay?
Okay, so what should I start on?
Changeless.
Changeless. Okay. Changeless, all conscience,
cognizant.
cognizant,
Ah.
and for space all material permission,
Ever fresh.
ever fresh.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Balavrinda, the next two only, because we have only 6 more. Next two, Balavrinda.
Okay, Mataji, which one from where?
54.
54. Satchidananda, processing an eternal blissful body, processing all mystic perfection. Thank you, Mataji.
Madhav, 56.
He has
inconceivable
inconceivable
potency.
Very good. You want to do the next one?
See, uncountable
Uncountable
universes
universes
generate
from his body.
Very good. Tushita, I think you can. Yeah, you do the last two. Janvi, I will give you a chance later. Okay, Tushita, last.
Mataji, can I have some help?
Yes, he is the original
He is the original
source of all incarnations. Source.
source of all incarnations.
Very good. Krishna gives salvation. Salvation to the enemies that he killed. Very good. Thank you so much, Tushita. Janvi, what is this title? So what is the 60th quality of the Lord?
He is the attractor of liberated souls.
Very good. He is the attractor of liberated souls. Who is a liberated soul?
We're on the 60 quality.
Yes, we are almost reaching 64.
Four more to go.
More, yeah. If we stretch next week, all 4 days, if we do, then we'll be done, right?
Then we'll do another one.
Then we'll find another topic. Okay. Yeah. The liberated soul. Who is a liberated soul? So we have two kinds of souls: liberated souls and conditioned souls. They are called Nitya Siddhas, Nitya Muktas, and Nitya Baddhas, right? Okay. So these two kinds of personalities have different engagements. What is a liberated soul? Liberated soul, he is always engaged in. I'm going to pause and mute him. He's always engaged in spiritual pursuits, in attaining the Supreme Lord. Okay, that is something that even a conditioned soul cannot think of. When you go out in this world and you talk to people, you'll realize that most people or very few people have a realization of who is God, why he's so important in our life, right? Most of them are in their own world. Okay, they cannot think of even what is spiritual engagement. How do you deal with something that is not material? How do you interact with the Supreme Lord? How do you perform spiritual tasks? They don't know. Okay, so the conditioned soul can only dream about such things. And the liberated soul actually performs these things. They are always in the pursuit of spiritual life. Okay, so conditioned soul and liberated soul, when you look externally, they may seem to be the same. You cannot find much external differences, but mentally and in their consciousness is extremely different. Okay, they are engaged in different kinds of activities. They are engaged in only self-realization, so many things. Whereas what does a normal conditioned soul do? He's engaged in satisfying his senses, right? Okay, So now today we can see it's snack time after school. Everybody is eating something or the other, right? All of you are hungry. But what are you eating? You're all eating?
Next.
Which is Krishna Prasadam. Right?
Mataji, I used to eat spaghetti and puff rice from my lunchbox.
Yeah. So that's what you are eating, what is offered to the Lord. But a regular person doesn't even realize that.
Mataji, I'm eating peanut butter crackers.
Ah, nice.
Butter inside.
Very nice. Very good. So that's why conditioned soul is so absorbed in their own things. Okay. Oh, I'm getting this yummy snack for myself. Right. Okay. So I am also getting hungry because of what you all are doing. You're all busy eating. So these are some examples of people a liberated soul. So Lord Krishna, he attracts the liberated souls. So some examples of purely liberated souls who are these small tiny boys who have come here? They are in Vaikuntha.
I know, Mataji, can I say it?
Hey, yes.
The Pandavas.
Mataji, can I say it? Mataji,
Yes.
can I say it?
Not Pandavas. Yes, Ryan. Let me hear.
So those small little boys are the 4 Kumaras. Those 4 Kumaras wanted to visit the Lord, but the doorkeepers thought that they are small boys and they're not wearing any clothes, so they won't allow them to come to see the Lord.
Yeah,
But
they thought some small babies have come, right? Yeah.
yeah,
But
and they cursed the 2 boys.
the 4 boys cursed the 2 gatekeepers.
Yeah,
Right?
they cursed them, and Nadamuni said, "What will you like to be? Would you like to be a be the Lord's doorkeeper for 7 days, I think, or are you for 7 years? Is it 7 years?
Okay. So then these 4 boys, what do? They
Because-
cursed 2 gatekeepers, Jaya and Vijaya, to
Yeah.
be demons for 3 lifetimes.
Yeah. So they said, "Will you like to be the doorkeeper for 7 lifetimes, or be a demon for 3 lifetimes?"
Okay.
And then they picked 3 because 7 is a bigger number than 3. So they decided to pick 3. So
Okay.
first, So first, it was they became So first is they.
What did who did they become?
So first they became
Hiranyakasha and Hiranyakashipu.
Yeah, and they became
Second lifetime, they became
Shishupal and Nandavakra.
That is in 3rd lifetime. In the 2nd lifetime, they became Ravana and
Kumbhakarna. And then on the third lifetime, they became.
Thank you, Ryan. But here we are focusing on something else. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing the story. Very correct. The past time is absolutely.
I learned that I used to join Wednesday classes, and I learned this I used to be in Wednesday classes on 7 p.m. and I learned the story.
Very nice. Okay, so these 4 Kumaras, they were originally impersonal. They liked the Brahma Jyoti, the light, the light emanation of the Lord. Okay, so they did not think of the personal form of the Lord too much. But what happened when they came to Vaikuntha? The Lord gave them his darshan. Okay, so when the Lord came out, the 4 Kumaras, these little boys, they were so ecstatic when they saw the Lord, and when they especially smelled the beautiful aroma of the tulsi leaves on the Lord's lotus feet. Okay, so when they smelled that, they became very great devotees of the Lord. So that's why the Lord attracts all these liberated souls. Okay, who is this personality? He is Shukadeva Goswami. Okay, Shukadeva Goswami, he stayed in his mother's womb for 16 years. It was only after that after everyone pleaded to him, even Lord Krishna had to come and tell him that please come out of the womb. Only after that did Shukadeva Goswami come out of his mother's womb. And immediately after he came out, what did he do? He just walked away because he was a liberated soul. And he started walking away. And his father, Vyasadeva, who is his father? Who is Shukadeva Goswami's father? You know Veda Vyasadeva?
He made
Who is Vyasadeva?
Vyasadeva is Krishna. Vyasadeva is Krishna.
He made all the ISKCON books.
He made all the
Name.
ISKCON books.
He wrote all the Vedas and Puranas.
Vasudeva was Krishna's father.
Oh,
The Bhagavata books. Bhagavata.
Thank you. Very good. Yes. So
All the
Srimad
Vedas.
Bhagavatam was Srimad Bhagavatam was written by Srila Vyasadeva. But before he wrote the Bhagavatam, he compiled the Vedas. He divided up the Vedas into 4. He was responsible for writing the big Purana. Which Purana did Vyasadeva write? Do you know? Not Purana. Itihasa. Itihasa. One major literature in which we have the Bhagavad Gita. Now I gave you a big clue.
Skanda Purana.
No, where is the Bhagavad Gita in?
Mahabharata.
In the Mahabharata. Very good. Yeah, so Vyasadeva, he wrote all that. And after that only he wrote the Srimad Bhagavatam. So what happened? Sukadeva Goswami is his son. And because he's a liberated soul, he did not want to be attached to anybody, anything in this world. So he started walking away and he thought he was going to meditate, and he went to meditate in the forest. And what happened? Oh, here in this picture, Vyasadeva is running behind his son. And what happened is his son has no attachment to anybody. So when some ladies were bathing in the pool, in the river, they did not care because they knew this is a liberated soul. He doesn't see us as bodies. He sees us only as soul. So he does not see a difference between us and him or anybody else. So they did not care. But Vyasadeva, who was running right behind him, when they saw that Vyasadeva is there, they immediately covered themselves up with clothes because they felt Shukadeva Goswami he could see everybody as soul, but his father is a grihastha. He is not going to be able to see people like that. So what did Vyasadeva do? He first tried to run behind his son and say, please don't go away from home. But Shukadeva Goswami didn't stop. So what did he do? He told his disciples to go and recite some beautiful verses describing the Lord's form, describing the Lord's mercy to his devotees. Okay, so we will look at some of those verses. Okay, who wants to recite Barhapi?
Mataji, I want to tell you something about this picture.
Oh, yes, what do you want to
This
say?
is a cartoon picture.
Yes,
This is a cartoon picture that I used to see.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Okay,
Mataji,
who wants to?
Mataji, can I read?
Yes, you want to recite this verse?
Yes. Barhapidam natavar vapuhu karnayoh karnikaram bibhratva sah kanaka kapisha vaijayantim cha malam randhran veno radhara sudhaya purayan gopa vrindrai Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishya Gita Kirtihi.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Both of you know it. Very nice. Okay. Anybody wants to read the meaning?
Mataji, can I read?
Mataji, read.
Mataji.
Wait. I'm one second. Let me see who is the me. Who is the me?
Me, Mataji.
Me, Mataji.
Balavrinda. Balavrinda and Ryan are competing. Okay, Balavrinda, you read the first line. There's only one line. You read 2 lines, Balavrinda.
2 lines.
Okay, read the whole thing. No worries.
Okay, wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue
All of you should start thinking. Okay,
flowers.
you have to imagine, not imagine. You have to visualize. Okay, in your head, what does Krishna look like? This is about the beautiful form of the Supreme Lord. Now read slowly, nicely. Come on.
Okay, Karkara flowers on his ears.
Karnika.
Oh, Karnika flowers on his ears. A yellow garment as brilliant as gold. In the Vijayanta garden, Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd boys sang his glories. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is talking about how beautiful the Supreme Lord is. What does he wear? He has a peacock feather ornament on his head. He has blue flowers on his ears. He has nice bright yellow garment that's like gold. It's so shiny and so brilliant. And he wears a wonderful forest garland. He has Vaijayanti garland. Okay, and then what does he do? He exhibits his form as the greatest of dancers. So he is how does he stand? He stands in a threefold bending form, right? And he plays his flute. So that's what they're saying. Instead of playing his flute, how was he described? He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips. Okay, that's how he did. And what did he do all over Vrindavan? When he walks, his footprints get imprinted in the dust of Vrindavan. That's how wonderful the Supreme Lord is. So they sang this verse to Shukadev Goswami. And Shukadev Goswami was like, okay, but why should I stop? Okay, I understand that the Lord has such a beautiful form, but he still was not ready to go back to meet his father. So then they recited the second verse. The Lord can be captured. The Lord can attract us in 2 ways. Okay, we get so captivated by the Lord by either his beautiful features or by his extreme compassion, compassionate mercy that he offers to everybody. Okay, so let's see how he displayed his compassion. Aho bakiyam stanakalakutam. Does anyone know this verse? Does anyone want to recite this? I'll ask. Yes, who is it?
Janavi.
Go ahead.
Aha bakiyam stanakalakutam jidam sayapayat api asvatim Avegatam tadre ujitam tato nyam kavadalum saran rajama. Pajama.
Very good. Thank you so much, Janvi. Okay, so I'll tell you. This verse talks about, alas, how shall I take shelter of one more merciful than he who granted the position of mother to a she-demon. Who is the she-demon? Do you know? Who is this? Oh my, Krishna Keshava knows. Who is this she-demon?
Mataji, I think it's Potara.
Putana. Yes, Balavinda answers everything. Very good. Yes, Putana. So what is it? He has granted her the position of a mother. To who? This lady who came with poison smeared on her breast. And she asked the baby, little tiny baby Krishna, she made him suck that poison so that she thought that she would finish him off. But what did the Lord do? He took away her life and he gave her this position of mother in the spiritual world. Okay, such a merciful Lord. Somebody comes and gives you poison. Do you go and give them, a place in your home? No, we don't do that. But the Lord is so merciful. He gave her this special position. Hearing this, Shukadev Goswami was so, he felt that love. He was so attracted to that Lord's compassionate nature that he went back to learn the Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, here we have Rukmini Devi. Rukmini Devi, she was also attracted to the Supreme Lord. How? Did she see him? No. Rukmini Devi just heard descriptions about the Lord and she did not even meet him. And by hearing the descriptions of the Lord from all the various saints that came there, she got so attracted to the Lord that she said, I am not going to be able to get married to anyone other than you, my Lord. You please come. She wrote a beautiful love letter to the Supreme Lord, right? And she told him, you please come and take me away. I am not going to get married to anybody else. That's how the Lord is attractive to everybody. Okay, so we should also learn to serve the Lord. How do we serve the Lord? One is by staying in Vrindavan Dham. Now we all know that none of us stay in Mathura Dham, right? Mathura Vas. But we can do deity services. I know all of you would do a lot of wonderful services to your deities. Who all chants? We can chant. And by chanting, yes, very good.
Mataji, today I chanted 20 rounds in Japadan, so I'll go in. I chanted 20 rounds in Japadan, and today I chanted 6 rounds, and each weekend I chant 8 rounds. But last weekend I chanted 20 rounds because of Japadan.
Yeah, I chanted 16. I chanted 16.
And Dina Krishna chanted 20. I sent the link to Janvi, but she didn't join.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I did 16 rounds on
Ekadashi. Oh my God, look at you. You're all so little. But yet.
I did my 20 rounds on Ekadashi. Yeah, that's what I meant. Last week it was Ekadashi. Right?
I do 13 only. Mataji, one day I did 1 round, and second day I did 2 rounds, and then I was going on 1 by 1 by 1, and then I reached 20 rounds.
Wow, you're doing 20 rounds? Oh my God.
I was doing 1 round, and then I reached to 20.
Very nice. Very good.
Each day, Mataji.
Huh? 1 round each day. Yes, wonderful. Even doing 1 round is great. Palvit, you are so little and you have started. I started so much later than you. So you have.
You started way earlier than us. Don't lie, Mataji. I know you just started way earlier.
I started when you were when I was 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, like you kids. I wish I did. That didn't happen.
All the services you're doing makes it like you started when you're 5.
Find out what Gauranga in Vishwambar has to say. Thank you, Balaram. You were saying you're chanting. Very nice. Okay, we will see. Okay, Okay, so after this, what is it? Sadhu Sangha, being in the association of devotees, reading Bhagavatam. So many activities are there. Yes, Madhav.
In Saturday, I do 108 beats of round.
Very good job, Madhav. You did a full 108 beats. That's awesome. That's amazing. You're so little, and yet you have so much taste for chanting. God will be so pleased. Okay, so now we'll ask her Grace. Anjana Gopika Mataji. Is Mataji there, Janvi? Okay. Mataji, please go ahead and take over for the prayer, Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Galat
All
Pranam,
welcome,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. You want to say the sloka?
Yes. I
Right.
want sloka.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone together do, because we will not have more time. You all together do, okay? Okay, you can do from the beginning. Oh, Janvi, it's so lively. Okay. Everyone. Okay, last one is Srivastava. You can repeat after me, okay? Putilalaka samyuktam
Samyatam
Chandra nivananam Vilasat kundalam dharam Krishnam Bande Jagadgurum Putilalaka samyuktam Purna Chandra nivananam Vilasat kundaladharam Krishnam Bande Jagadgurum. Okay, we'll go to the rhyme. You all can do rhyme together. Rhyme is easy.
Chubby cheeks, dimples, rosy left and curly hair, pretty face. I love you, lovely too. Yes, yes, curly hair, rosy lips and blue skin. Curly hair, very fair, eyes are blue, lovely too. Yashoda's pet, is that you? Karna, yes, yes, yes. Is that you, Krishna? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Thank you. It's nice. Thank you, kids. Thank you for joining. Now we can end the call. Mathis, please take over.
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय शीला प्रभुपाद की
So much, Mataji.
गोविंद माता जी की जय अंजना गोपिका माता जी की
Thank you
थैंक
so
यू
much,
माता
Mataji.
जी
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा पल्लवी थैंक यू so much for joining in